Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, cracking. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! And it's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Napoli are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look... It's Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Pavard clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's having a hit! Oh, nearly. Schneider. Oh, now he can run away with it. Picks out, takes a shot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And he's done it again. Rice! Oh, would have been quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Roberto Carlos. What a throw in. So just a few minutes in and already a lead that looks unassailable. Now it's Fofana. Oh, that's nice. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! And a neat finish. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
His manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Tries a shot! And the keeper's there to save. Vieira is flagged offside. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Napoli clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Eto'o. And it's Mount. Mount.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, lovely. Can he finish? Koto. Great defending, strong and determined. He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. And it's Rice. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an imaginative pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Great chance! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse.
He'll try from distance! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That pass has been well intercepted. Shot could be on. And it's Vieira. Fofana. Schneider conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Schneider. Always goal side. It's Schneider! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Gittins. Oh, easy pickings there. And he plays one through. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And he's lost his man here. Oh, this is a... And the shot! And it's in! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a shade optimistic. Bino Gittins. Mount. Tries to pass it through. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been knocked clear. Mount! And no mistake. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter.
And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Napoli have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. And we are back underway. And it's Mount. Rice. Oh, super ball. Couto, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Just the keeper in his way. Shot a goal! Can he spark a counter here? Eto'o, that's a cute ball. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And they can counter here. Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira. For Rice. Back where it came from. And the pass is intercepted. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Fofana, and he's had it nicked away. Couto. Rice. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Ream cuts out the pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Napoli clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aim forwards. Ungadu. Vieira, who does have an assist to his name. Good pressure, determined, intense. That has been cut short. And it's Eto'o. Rice. João Neves. Vieira. Strokes it back. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the keeper beats it away. That's good play. Ream deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira. That's very neat. Great ball, and he's in here. Roberto Carlos finding himself in space. Looking for options for movement. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Mount. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Sneijder. He's a sharp little ball here. Tagliafico. Oh, good take in a good area. And it's Sneijder. He might be in here. It's Sneijder! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 87.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Matic. Numero 11.
Getting up there! It's a loose ball.
Eto.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Il numero 9. Il numero 5.
A header!
Il numero 18.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gets his head on it! Goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. It was a great header, the invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Look at the space here. And the finish! Oh, good finish. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. And it's hoisted clear. Rice. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game, but the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And the finish! And he's there to get it away. And it's Rice. Showing good feet. Oh, that's a... Diaz! It's hit the upright.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Schneider. That is a great pick out. And the counter is on. And here's Eto'o. He's got away. And it's made its way to him. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passing nice and neat. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Matic gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Spectacular save! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Crosses it in. Oh, good effort! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Ibrahimovic! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, Red, nice interception. Can he spark a counter here? And he was quick to react. First quarter of an hour gone. Diaz. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Tries to pass it through. Eto'o gets into a good position. Plays it in low. Can he finish? He's delivered all right. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Number 11.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on...
Real chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Cross to the back post. And he knocks it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos. Diaz.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira. For Rice. Over to the right flank. Cross, bullish header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that was vital. It's a loose ball. Distributed tidily. Couto just loves to go forward whenever he can. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Looking tidy in possession here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Diaz could move up a gear here. Rice. Pedro Neto. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Royce. Vieira. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. João Neves. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Napoli clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Royce. So much time and space here. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. João Neves. Aims beyond the defence. He's beaten the last man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Didn't quite work for him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, that's been intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos. That has been slung wide. Looking for the run. Nicely weighted ball. That's the keeper's ball. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Can he finish? Goal! And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So, a breakthrough already. Royce. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Opts for safety. And it's Rice. To Royce. Vieira. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Ferdinand. Ream. That's a good ball out wide. Looking for the run. No way through. Can he get on the end of this? Foot in. Roberto Carlos. Rice. Koto. And it's Rice.
Manchester definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
That has not gone well. João Neves.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ferdinand. Some really good ball movement. Out towards the flank. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Not the most convincing. Oh, he's been caught napping! Diaz. Here's Roberto Carlos. Royce. Vieira. Played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Rice. João Neves was in no mood for any of that. Matic. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Schneider. And he's chosen to go back. Ream. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vieira.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Ream. Tagliafico. And it's Snyder. And the pass is intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. Couto. Ngadu. And it's Roberto Carlos. Royce. For Rice.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Royce. And now the breakaway.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, delightful ball. He's dealt with that really well. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Matic. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's decided to go for it. Well, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Gets a good foot in there. Royce. Ngadu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. The second half is up and running.
Napoli can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Eto'o is herring after that one. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. Royce. And it's Rice. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! He's having a shot! And again! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Well, that pass isn't the... Could be danger here! Pedro Neto! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
It'll be a throw-in. Tagliafico. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Neto. Fofana, given the lift of his goal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Still just a single goal between the sides. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played out to the left flank, but where it came from. So we've reached the hour mark.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Sneijder clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ibrahimovic. Driving on and... It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Number 22, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Substitution on the field, number 18, Luis Diaz. Coming on the field is number 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Taking place.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's found a way through. Plays it across. Rice! And here's Ibrahimovic. And the shot, it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Aimed beyond the defence. Sensational from Eto! About as smooth as it gets. And they're back in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Now, can he finish? He's beaten, and he's stuck it away. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling
Number
changes here,
20,
both at the same time.
Pedro Neto.
So again, we have parity.
Number
Well,
8.
they just couldn't have responded
Mason
any
Mount.
better, Peter. Yeah,
Number
there's the old
15,
cliche about how
Peters.
teams can lose focus
Substitution
after
in
scoring.
progress.
Oh, good effort! He's got a goal! And again they hit the front. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Manchester really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Kane receives it in a good position here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shot a goal! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that.
Oh, what has happened? Goes for a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, they've done the hard part,
There will be
now
5
to survive the
minutes
last few
added time.
minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Threads one in. Cross into the... He leaps for it! It's a goal! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come